If you're still buying leads from Homeadvisor, Thumbtack, Angie, or any other lead selling platform, just take your money and go ahead and throw it in the trash can, because you are throwing money down the drain by doing this. Thousands of dollars. And in this video, I'm going to explain why and what you should do instead to generate high quality exclusive remodeling leads that actually churn into booked jobs. I'll break down exactly how these platforms work, why they're costing you more than you realize, and how top remodeling companies are ditching them for a system that generates predictable, high ticket kitchen and bathroom remodels every month without relying on shared leads or wasting time on tire kickers. Stick around until the end because I'll show you how you can start getting these exclusive pre-qualified leads that book calls with you without fighting over them with 10 other contractors. Now the problem is most remodelers think platforms like Homeadvisor and Thumbtack are a great way to get leads. I mean, after all, you sign up, you pay for leads, and they send homeowners looking for remodeling services, right? But here's the truth. These platforms are not built for your success. They're built to profit off contractors competing against each other. Here's how they make money. These platforms sell you the exact same lead to multiple contractors. So when you get a lead, you're not the only one calling the homeowner. 5, 10, sometimes 15 other remodelers in your area are chasing that same job. And what does this do? This drives your prices down and competition up, forcing you to lower your bids just to win the job. And worst of all, you're still paying for that lead regardless of whether you win the job or not. Now let's talk real numbers. Just to clarify, this is me being generous. You buy 10 leads at $150 each, assuming they are qualified. Since they are a shared lead, I mean, the best case scenario is you're getting a 10% close rate. So that means for every 1500 plus you spend, you land one job. And that is not even mentioning full kitchen and bathroom remodeling jobs that take upwards of 20 to 30,000 per job. In terms of these jobs, companies like Homeadvisor and Thumbtack are going to charge you more per lead. For example, 150 all the way up to 400 I've seen for leads that are being shared by multiple contractors. And after materials, labor, and overhead, you're barely profiting, if at all. So I mean, at the end of the day, what's the solution? I've talked with numerous remodeling businesses that have completely given up on anything besides word of mouth and referrals because of services and experiences like this, where they pay for leads that are unqualified and that are shared among numerous companies. And the price of the service just keeps dropping down and down just to make sure that lead gets the best quality pricing, which means you're losing out on money that you could be earning if you had your own system where you could generate your own leads consistently. So, here's what's working now. So instead of chasing cold leads and competing with 10 other remodelers, the smartest companies are switching to profitable, predictable, exclusive lead systems that bring homeowners directly to them. And here's how it works. They generate exclusive leads using laser targeting advertising. Homeowners who actually need a remodel and they see your brand first. The second thing they do is they enter AI-driven qualification systems. Price shoppers and tire kickers get filtered out, so you only get quality leads booking in. And this can be done through the form of a form through your ads, but the form cannot be a generic form where individuals are just able to click one button and it automatically fills in the information. It needs to be a form where they have to take the time to actually go through the questions, think about it, think hard about whether they actually want their kitchen or bathroom remodeled, or if they're just looking around to see about prices, see what's a good price, what isn't, just shopping, and they're not actually serious. You need qualification systems like this even after the form. You need systems that automatically send messages to every single one of these leads, asking them more qualifying questions. These are the leads that you actually want to be paying high money for, 500 all the way up to 1,000. I mean, in our case, these appointments are not being shared to other people. They are exclusive, straight towards them, and we only work with one company in their entire area. We only work with them. So that means if they have even a little bit expertise when it comes to sales, or if they hire someone, these leads are getting close and they are making a crazy profit. And this is because it is not being shared. These leads are not being shared. It's exclusive to them. And number 3, only serious, high intent homeowners actually book calls with you. So no more chasing dead leads. There are certain criterias that you need to implement in your systems, where if these individuals do not complete them, you do not get in a call with them, because that means they are unqualified and unserious. That means every single lead that you get has a chance to become a sale, has a chance to become a job, which will immediately increase your social presence, your client results, your testimonials, etc., and you'll be able to dominate your market very easily. Now let's talk about cost efficiency and why this saves you money. Instead of spending, 1500 for 10 leads, me being generous by the way, that don't convert, you're investing in real booked appointments with homeowners who already know who you are, who've already seen your work. They're not being referred by a company like Thumbtack. They know who you are. They've done their research about your company, your reviews, your testimonials. And since they're not being sold to 10 other remodelers, your close rate skyrockets as they're completely focused and honed in on your company exactly. And the way we position it with our offer and our consulting firm is we position you as the go-to remodeling expert in your market, which means not only do you not have to lowball your price just to get the lead, but that means you can also charge higher prices and stop competing on lowball bids, because we position you in a market as a professional, as the only source of a good quality service in the whole area. And being positioned as that way will allow you to charge more. So that means higher profit margins, more pay for your contractors if you would like, and that means better quality leads. And this is another issue I've been seeing a lot more commonly nowadays after speaking to a ton of remodelers, and it's the incapability of modernizing your company in order to beat your competitors. I mean, I've seen remodeling companies still stuck on word of mouth after 30 plus years in the business. Guys, in order to modernize and actually get these quality leads that will turn into future referrals after referral after referral, and you build a network, you need to be able to have systems in order to capture more leads. Word of mouth and referrals can only take you so far, because after everyone's done referring everyone that they know, how will you get more leads, more jobs? I've spoken with numerous people that have relied on referrals and word of mouth for the longest time, and now these issues arise where they're unable to generate more leads because they're out of referrals, they're out of people who can refer them, so they're out of jobs. You need to have a consistent job acquisition system. And here's some social proof with our systems and our consulting firm. I mean, we have some of the craziest results in the market. So we definitely have very strong guarantees after working with tons of clients in the past year. We're able to create this offer and our systems that have been honed to perfection. One of our clients, Kenneth, was spending $5,000 a month on Homeadvisor leads and barely breaking even. This is mainly why I wanted to make this video as well, is because one of our clients has been spending so much money before working with us on companies like this that sell leads and barely seeing any profit. And after switching to our systems, setting everything up, launching the ads, they closed $124,000 in sales in just 22 days without fighting over leads. They went from hoping for clients to having a predictable pipeline of high-ticket remodels. And listen, this isn't to sell you on our service. If you're completely capable of making these forms, setting up these ad campaigns, setting up systems, these qualification systems, please go right ahead. I'm not stopping you. I'm just making this video so that you're aware that these lead marketing companies that sell you leads do not work anymore. And same goes with referrals and word of mouth, especially if you want to scale. If you want to stay under the 20K a month range, then you can feel free to continue relying on referrals and word of mouth. But if you want to scale to over millions of dollars in revenue per year, you have to do this. These are the clients we work with. We work with clients that are ready to scale, ready to put their foot on the gas and get these qualified, consistent jobs. So if you're one of these people, then definitely stick around, because I'll let you know how you can start working with us if you're interested. But like I said, this isn't to sell you on our service. This is just to give you awareness of these things that I see often and how you can change them and how you can manipulate the market so that you're able to grab these leads and these jobs consistently. And the key takeaway with Kenneth is that he's getting exclusive high quality leads, which means not shared with 10 plus other contractors, higher closing rates because he's not competing with desperate lowballers who are just trying to get a job, better clients, which means pre-qualified high-intent homeowners ready to move forward. And at the end of the day, he's just getting more control because he dictates how many jobs he wants to take on each month. Whenever he decides to hire more people, he can just click a button, raise the ad budget, and boom, just like that, more projects flowing in, more projects, he's able to scale easier. So here's what I want you to do next. If you're tired of wasting money on shared leads and competing with other contractors for every job, it's time to switch to a system that actually works. Comment down below on this video if you've had any experiences like this where you're spending loads of money on unqualified leads from these lead selling websites. I can go ahead and comment and respond to every single person and hopefully help them out. Another thing I want you to do is go look at the Instagram. That is where we're most active, where we share all our client results, where we share most of our systems, documents, etc., etc. If you want to scale your business like all of our clients, then make sure to definitely check out the Instagram. Watch through the YouTube videos as well. Subscribe, become a member. We have 1,700 remodelers. And if you're done being stuck in this constant race for capturing jobs, and what I want you to do is click the link in the description down below. It will show a booking call where you'll be able to see what kind of systems we implement, see the kind of things we do, the kind of results we get our clients, and you can book in a free strategy call. Or you can just send me a direct message through our Instagram, comment or message me the word growth, and I'll personally walk you through how we can help you land more high-ticket remodeling projects predictably. So spots are limited for our new offer, which is 5 jobs in 30 days or you don't pay. So worst case scenario is, a full refund. You get back everything you spent to work with us as well as our systems and ad creatives. So think of the payments as pretty much as placeholders, so a place to hold your money, meaning it could only go 2 possible ways. You either double the money you put in or triple or quadruple, or you get it all back. Those are the only 2 realistic ways it could go, and that's shown with all of our past clients. So all the money is technically still yours, and we have to get you the results. So all the risk is on us. So if you're actually serious about growing your business, now's the time to act. We usually only help remodelers who are doing 20,000 and above because that's what we need. Those are the kind of people we're looking for because those are most likely the people who are ready to scale and reach that, 50,000 a month mark, 100,000 a month mark. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget, like the video, subscribe. I don't usually mention this, but it helps boost the algorithm. It'll help so that more remodelers will be able to see this issue and take action as soon as possible. And that's it. Bye-bye.